Hey guys, Ben Williams from Lenovo Legion again, and today I'm going to tell you about your graphics cards and how to make sure what card you've got and if it's the right one for the games that you want to play. So if you want to play something pretty hardcore new game, let's say Red Dead Redemption 2, has some pretty intense graphics requirements, so you need to make sure you've got the right card in your system that will let it run. So for instance, let's check out Red Dead on their Steam page. Usually right down the bottom it's got a nice set of system requirements. Minimum, which will just barely let it run without crashing on your system, and recommended is usually what you're after to be able to run it at a reasonable pace. That will always give you an idea about what sort of graphics card you would want. So in this case, they recommend a GeForce GTX 1060 with 6GB of onboard RAM, or a Radeon RX 480 with 4GB of onboard RAM. So how do you check what you've got? And then what's the difference between the GTX and the RTX cards for the GeForce? So what you need to look to do to find out what card you have is you quickly drop down into your search page here and type in DXDIAG, which will actually bring up a little diagnostic tool that will show you your different graphics cards. Looks like this. So if we look here, it will show your different graphics cards attached to your system. So for the display number 1, it's Intel onboard graphics card, and display number 2, it's my NVIDIA GeForce RTX, and you can see exactly what you're running there on the screen. So that then allows you to run hardcore titles based on what system you have. I'm obviously more than fine based on these recommended titles. But what is the difference between those GTX and RTX cards? So the RTX cards are NVIDIA's latest piece of equipment that add a system called ray tracing, which is a massive upgrade to the lighting that is able to be processed in games. So you're getting all sorts of crazy lighting sources, shadows coming through. They actually done a really good run of videos that show a bit of a look at that. You can see here in this video where they run through Minecraft, you can see the massive difference in textures. Obviously, they've updated the game to be enabled for RTX, but the lighting, the shadows that are peeking through the trees and shining through the clouds, you can just see those God rays popping down. That's a real good example of the difference that RTX versus GTX will make for your graphics card. So that's how you can check what you've got in your system and what RTX is going to do different for you from a GTX graphics card from NVIDIA. I hope that helps you out when you're playing your games. See you next time.